The Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre August 21st, 1911. It wasn't found until 1913, but the media frenzy helped make it one of the most well-known paintings in all of history. When a painter entered the Louvre following day to view the Mona Lisa, he instead found 4 metal pegs, which led to the discovery of the theft. He alerted security right away, and then they, in turn, informed the media. But even with worldwide searches, every lead dried up immediately. Leading suspects included Guillaume Apollinaire and Pablo Picasso. For 2 years, the painting was missing. Nobody knew where the Mona Lisa could be because there were no leads, no security cameras. However, in November 1913, a request was made to an art dealer in Florence. Alfredo Gheri received a letter from Leonardo Vincenzo, later known as Vincenzo Perugia, offering him the Mona Lisa for the eye-watering sum of 500,000 lire. Vincenzo boarded a train for Florence while carrying the Mona Lisa after Gheri accepted the offer. He handed the painting to Gheri and checked into a hotel in Florence. He was persuaded to leave the Mona Lisa overnight by the art dealer, who then immediately called the police. A new copy of the Mona Lisa had been found. The straightforward strategy of Vincenzo Perugia succeeded. At the Louvre, Perugia created protective cases for some of the most well-known pieces on display. He simply went into a broom closet one day to avoid being thrown out at closing time. He then rolled up the piece of art, tucked her away for the evening, right underneath his apron. The next day, in broad daylight, he simply left the museum, carrying the masterpiece, seemingly unnoticed. In actuality, as you might have guessed, nobody discovered it until a guest informed the security staff. The Italian claimed that he stole the Mona Lisa in order to give it back to her native Italy when he was caught. He was sentenced to 6 months in prison. Since he was revered as a hero by many Italians, thousands of people came to see the painting when it was temporarily on display at the Uffizi Gallery in Florence before it was transferred to the Louvre. Vincenzo Perugia joined the Italian army in World War I after being released from prison. Later on, he got hitched, had a daughter. He went back to France later in life to work as a painter and decorator, but only this time he used his birth name, Pietro Perugia. With the return of the Mona Lisa, Perugia passed away at the age of 44. But how can we be certain that the Mona Lisa on display today is the real deal? Even though it's protected by thick bulletproof glass, we're not sure, right? The portrait painting by Leonardo da Vinci, the Louvre's Mona Lisa, according to carbon dating, was created in the 16th century. However, there's a different earlier Mona Lisa painting that's created and credited by and to Leonardo da Vinci. Nowadays, many people think Leonardo painted both copies of the Mona Lisa, the one in the Louvre being a later edition. It's possible that Vincenzo Perugia did not actually steal the original Mona Lisa. Who knows? We may never actually find out. These are Interesting Things with JC.